Once upon a time, in a little corner of a little island in a big ocean, there was an eagle nest made of rocks and sticks. On that nest sat two eagles, Superman, the proud dad, and Ray, the beautiful mom. Far away in a little town on a little island in a big ocean, Dr. Pete and Stephanie were working in their office. Dr. Pete and Stephanie took care of all the eagles all over the little island in the big ocean. One day, Dr. Pete looked at Superman and Ray's nest on the computer. He said, "Stephanie, do you know what time it is?" Stephanie smiled and said, "Why, yes, Dr. Pete, it's 10 o'clock. Dr. Pete laughed. "No, Stephanie, it's time to help Ray and Superman." Dr. Pete and Stephanie always helped the eagles with their babies because poison in the ocean long ago made the eggshells too thin. Dr. Pete climbed all the way up to the top of the nest, holding the special box. Superman and Ray flew over his head, saying, "Thank you, Dr. Pete. We're so glad you're helping us." They walked down and up and down until they got to their truck. They drove the beautiful white eagle egg in the special box back to the little town on the little island in the big ocean. When they got there, they put it in a special machine to keep it warm. Dr. Pete and Stephanie watched very carefully. They could see a tiny hole in the shell and they could hear the tiny baby eagle peeping. All day long the tiny baby eagle tried to hatch, but she was tired and she was stuck. "Stephanie, do you know what time it is?" asked Dr. Pete. 10 o'clock, Dr. Pete, said Stephanie. "No, Stephanie," said Dr. Pete, but he didn't laugh. "It's time we helped the tiny baby eagle hatch." Dr. Pete put on his purple gloves. He very carefully made the tiny hole bigger. "Don't worry, baby eagle," he whispered. "You will be safe, and someday you'll be back with your mom and dad." "Stephanie, do you know what time it is?" he asked. "No, Dr. Pete," she said. "What time is it?" "Birthday time," he laughed, and when he turned around, there was the tiny baby eagle hatched. "Dr. Pete, that's a miracle. You helped make a miracle happen." Stephanie and Dr. Pete put the baby eagle, now called Miracle by her friends, into a special container. She was warm, she was fed, she was safe, just as Dr. Pete said, and she was going back to her mom and dad, just as Dr. Pete said. Stephanie took one last look at the computer, looking at Ray and Superman's nest. She couldn't believe her eyes. Dr. Pete, come here quick." Dr. Pete came over. He couldn't believe his eyes either. He looked at the computer. He looked at Miracle. He looked at the computer. He looked at Miracle. There on the nest was another tiny eagle. "Dr. Pete, did you leave a real egg on the nest?" asked Stephanie. "Ray must have laid another egg after we left," he said. "What a surprise." "Hello, little surprise," he said to tiny baby eagle sitting in the nest. "I've got a surprise for you." Dr. Pete opened the special box and took Miracle out. He put Miracle into the nest beside her new sister Surprise. Overhead, Ray and Superman were flying and saying to Dr. Pete, "Thank you for helping us. We surprised you, didn't we?" Dr. Pete and Stephanie climbed down the eagle nest made of rocks and sticks. They walked down and up and down until they got to their truck. They drove back to the little town on the little island in the big ocean. And now, on the eagle nest made of rocks and sticks, in a little corner of a little island in a big ocean, there are 4 eagles: Superman, the proud dad, Ray, the beautiful mom, and 2 tiny baby eagles, Miracle and Surprise, safe and together, just as Dr. Pete said.